Hello everyone, our topic is a comprehensive exploration of Walmart sales performance. Here is an overview of our presentation. We will begin with an introduction and research question, followed by the data structure and variable overview. Then we will present key finds through data visualization and analysis. After that, we will share our recommendations and finally conclude with reference.
Hello everyone, today I will be presenting our data visualization project focused on Walmart sales performance. As the largest retailer in the world, Walmart collects massive sales data across diverse regions and customer groups. This data not only reveals consumer behaviors, but also reflects broader economic trends and regional differences. Factors such as holidays, promotional strategies, and weather conditions can all significantly influence sales. The goal of this project is to identify the main patterns and key drivers behind Walmart sales. Our analysis aims to offer valuable insights to stakeholders, whether they are investors, suppliers, or market researchers, so they can make better data-informed decisions. Based on our objectives, we developed 6 core research questions. First, do holidays significantly impact sales? Second, are there notable sales difference among different Walmart stores? Third, how do sales trends change across different time frames, weekly, monthly, and quarterly? Fourth, how does temperature influence sales? And lastly, what is the relationship between sales and macroeconomic indicators like the CPI, unemployment rate, and fuel prices? To answer this, we used a dataset from Kaggle, which includes weekly sales data for multiple Walmart stores, along with indicators such as holiday factors, temperature, gas prices, CPI, and unemployment rate. The dataset is well structured and comprehensive. The weekly granularity enables us to analyze trends and patterns over time, and the inclusion of multiple external variables allows us to explore what drives changes in Walmart's performance.
Next, I will talk about the data description part. We have a total of 6 questions. I will explain question 1 and question 2. First, let's look at the first question, how holidays affect sales in different stores. As shown in the chart on the left, we compare the average weekly sales of each store during holidays and non-holidays. The blue bars show sales during holidays, and the darker bars show sales during non-holidays. We can clearly see that most stores have higher sales during holidays. This means that holidays often lead to more shopping, maybe because of seasonal buying habits, special promotion, or events in store. However, a few stores do not show this increase. This may be caused by local customer differences, weak promotion, or supply problem. In general, holidays help improve stores' performance. Businesses should plan early by preparing enough products, averaging staff better, and using smart marketing during busy times. Next, let's talk about question 2, sale difference between stores. This chart shows the total weekly sales for each Walmart store. Each bar stands for one store. We can see that some stores sell much more than others. For example, Store 2 and Store 20 have the highest sales, close to $300 million per week. This may be because they are in good locations or have better management. On the other hand, Store 6 and Store 36 have much lower sales, under $100 million. This could be due to few customers, poor location, or other problems. So Walmart should use different plans for different stores. Strong stores should get more support to keep doing well. weak stores need help to improve. This can help the company do better overall.
This question looks at how Walmart's sales change across different time periods, by week, by month, by quarter. Weekly sales go up and down a lot. Some weeks have very high sales, while others are much lower. This shows that short-term factors like holidays, sale events, or outside situation can strongly affect weekly performance. Monthly sales shows a pattern. They go up at first, then fall a little, rise again, and later drop. This shows that things like time of year, customer habits, and marketing plans all play a role. Quarterly sales are highest in the second and third quarter, but drop in the fourth quarter. This may be because more people shop earlier in the year or because the market is already full up by the end of the year. In short, Walmart sales are not stable. They follow up a cycle. Knowing these patterns can help Walmart plan better, such as when to increase stock or run promotions. This question studies whether change in temperature affect Walmart's weekly sales. We made a scatter plot with temperature on the x-axis and weekly sales on the y-axis. The results show that sales are highest when the temperature is between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. When the weather is too cold or too hot, sales usually drop. This forms an inverted U-shape, meaning that people tend to shop more when the weather is comfortable. If it is very cold or hot, fewer people go shopping. Also, the kind of things people buy change with the weather. For example, fans sell better in summer and heaters sell better in winter. For some, temperature does have effect on sales. Walmart can use this information to plan ahead, like adjusting stock or making based on the weather.
Let's now discuss the relationship between macroeconomic indicators and the weekly sales at Walmart, focusing on CPI and the unemployment rate. First, looking at the scale plot on the left, we see that weekly sales doesn't show a strong correlation with the consumer price index. As CPI rises, sales doesn't follow a consistent upward or downward trend. This suggests that Walmart's pricing strategy may be helping to shield consumers from inflationary pressure. In terms of unemployment rate, the dot colors show different unemployment levels. Again, we don't observe a clear pattern, so they remain relatively steady regardless of labor market conditions. If we consider the time trend from January to June 2010, CPI increased slightly while sales stayed stable, and in the following year, from 2011 to 2012, unemployment actually fell, but sales still fluctuated independently. So what does this mean? Our conclusion is that Walmart's weekly sales are largely unaffected by CPI or unemployment changes. This reflects the company's relaxed possibility due to its focus on essential goods, low prices, and stable customer demand even during economic shifts. Now let's move on to the impact of food prices on Walmart's weekly sales. The scatter plot shown here includes data from 24 different stores, each represented by a different color. What we observe is a highly scattered pattern of points, indicating no strong linear relationship between food prices and sale volume. Most of the sales are concentrated below $2 million per week. While there are a few outliers above that level, they don't follow any consistent trend in relation to fuel prices. From this, we conclude that fuel prices had only a minimal impact on Walmart's weekly sales. Other factors, such as the location promotions, or seasonal demand, are more likely to explain variation in sales performance. In short, although fuel cost is often seen as a factor affecting consumer behavior, Walmart's sales remain steady, which again reflects the company's operational stability and pricing strategy.
Hello everyone, I will present the recommendation and the conclusion. During holiday weeks, Walmart's average weekly sales increased by approximately $100,000. While most stores perform better, a few underperform. To make the holiday games, we recommend boost marketing, adjust inventory, and staffing based on trends, and craft specific plans for underperforming stores. Walmart's weekly sales show high volatility, with a clear monthly pattern rising, dipping, then rebounding. The higher sales occur in the third quarter to respond effectively. Walmart should align promotions, inventory planning, and advertising with those requiring sales cycle. There's a moderate link between temperature and weekly sales. Sales peak when temperature range between 50 and 75, but drop sharply in extreme heat and cold. To improve accuracy, we recommend integrate weather data into sales forecasting and inventory planning. Short-term changes in CPI and unemployment have little effect on Walmart's weekly sales. This stability is largely due to Walmart's own low price strategy. Therefore, macroeconomic indicators should be used as background context, not as primary drivers in sales forecasting. To improve performance, Walmart should boost holiday marketing and tailor strategies for different stores. It's also important to align promotion and stocking with sales cycles. Use weather-based forecasting and track macroeconomic changes to guide operational decisions.